Hi, W8TRAIN Family, this is Ty, and I'm going to show you how I warm up when I warm my upper body, shoulders, back, or when I do tricep. I use the resistance band, and you can find it at W8TRAIN.com, and this is how it goes.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
What's up, W8TRAIN family? So to kick off this shoulder mobility warm-up, we are going to start putting some blood into our rear delt muscles. So what Ty is doing here is what I call a band pull apart. In this case, her hands are coming out in front of her, about parallel to the ground. This is going to help start to warm up our rear delts. Next, she's going to do a very similar movement, but just with her hands a little bit higher. And the reason we want to warm up our rear delts is anytime you're doing any upper body work or any pressing movement, these help support whatever else you are training. So it's good to get them as warm as possible before doing your heavy lifting. Next, she's going to do a similar movement, but this actually starts to open up your shoulders. You can see her shoulder blades are being pulled back, and if she was doing any pressing or anything like that today, this has helped priming her body to get ready to open up into those ranges of motion that you might be subjected to. So once she finishes here, she's going to do front to backs with the bands. Again, this one's going to be a little bit less for those rear delts and a little bit more for getting those shoulders nice and opened up. You want to do this now with lightweight without stretching too hard with the band, because if you do not loosen up your shoulders and you get under some really heavy weight and things are cold, then they can snap and they can break, and that is what we are trying to avoid. We're trying to stay injury free for as long as possible, if not forever. So make sure you're incorporating some sort of warm-up. This is how Ty and I warm up for all of our upper body days. And next we are going to attach the band. We usually do it to a bench, but you could attach it to anything that's secure. And now we're going to work on our rotator cuffs. The rotator cuffs are small muscles within your shoulders. For the first exercise, we start out and pull in. So notice how she has the band. It's going to be at its weakest on the outside, and she's going to be pulling in with the band. And we usually do about 10 or 15 reps each side. And once she finishes here, she's going to switch and use the same arm and go from in to out. Now, the rotator cuffs are important to get warmed up for any type of pressing movement. They're going to provide stability when you're doing something like a bench press, an incline bench press, a military press. They keep your shoulders in line and help prevent injury as long as you get them warmed up and ready to go. So we are going to speed this up here in a second, and Ty's going to do her other arms, because you always want to make sure you get both arms done and ready to go. And then that's going to take us to our final exercise. It's something that Ty showed me. It's kind of like a face pull, except you keep your arms straight. This is going to get a little bit more blood back into those rear delts and get everything ready to go. So guys, I hope you learned something from this shoulder mobility workout. You can get the bands that Ty is using at W8TRAIN.com. We carry all of our products on there. And please give it a try and let us know what you think in the comments below. Take care.